Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome to your bonus read, my lovies. Welcome. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be able to do this work for you. Keeping in mind, we are reading collective energies, my lovies, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. Keeping it in mind, this is going to be an enigma for some of you. This is going to be an enigma for you. For some of you, an enigma is involved in a situation. For some of you, Alisa. We are going to read collective energies, my lovies. You can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. This is a bonus read. What is your soul's purpose at this particular time in this moment that you're watching this? What does your soul need from this experience, or why you're experiencing what you're experiencing? What is the lesson in what you're experiencing? What to look out for, what to enjoy, what to feel or not, or you know, obviously you are the master of your experience, but just to give you a little guidance on, you know, where your soul is at. For some of you, you're a gym rat. For some of you, working out is important to your soul so that you could put that energy. It's like a catalytic converter. Your body becomes a catalytic converter for energies. It's a good way to de-stress. For some of you, workout energies in your field. Your soul wants you to move your body more. I'm getting that song, ooh, move your body, girl. It makes the fellas go. The way you ride it, girl, makes the fellas go. For some of you, sexual energy is in your field as a way to convert energy. But maybe for some of you, spirit is asking you to switch up your physical activity. If you are someone that most of your primary physical activity comes from sexual activity, spirit may want you to move a little bit, especially through Christmas, because something about the nativity is coming in. Maybe moving through the energies to shift from sexual energy being your primary source of converting energy into root chakra, through the root, the sacral, and moving that energy more to like dancing or even to physical activity or to working out. For some of you, I am seeing back workouts. For some of you, spirit may need you to work out some of the energy that you carry on your back. For some of you, heart attack energy is fueling. For some of you, there could be someone around you or a family history of heart attacks or cardiac arrest. So for some of you, spirit may need you. Spirit may also, a lot of it has to do with your physical, my lovies, because I'm also getting something about your breast. For some of you, making sure you're taking care of your body. Spirit really wants you, your soul wants you to, for some of you, I am feeling something about, for some of you, I'm feeling something like a hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoids could be significant for some or for somebody around you. But it has to do with your digestion, your body. For some of you, spirit wants you to focus on your body. I'm seeing gluttony. For some of you, maybe greed, maybe gluttony, maybe overeating, overindulging. Spirit wants you to it's a catalytic converter. It's using your body as a converter of energy. It's like, you know, when you convert frequencies, when you convert currencies, spirit wants you to convert your physical, it's like your physical appearance, my lovies. For some of you, you're going through a lot of physical changes. For some of you, you could be getting a physical, you could be doing a lot of things that have to do with your body. For some of you, it's curious, your soul wants you to take control of your body, to focus more energy. It's like, for example, if you spend, even when you're watching this, or even when you're watching anything online, even when you're watching your sister friend, you know, these videos tend to be, collective readings tend to be, you know, pretty, about an hour or so on average, an hour and change on average. Take that hour, go for a walk. Take that hour, go to the gym. Take that hour and get moving. Spirit wants you to get moving so that you can start to catalyze some of that in inverted energy. Inverted energy for some of you. You have inverted energy. That's interesting. Inverted inner chi. It's almost like an imbalance of some sort. And spirit wants you to flip that. Like, have a strong physical vessel so that when you channel energy, when spirit brings you to some type of discipline that involves carrying out actions, it's like, you know, you get the download. You get the download from spirit, and then physically you need to act upon it. But where do you get the strength to act upon it if the physical vessel is not in its tip-top condition? This is how it's coming in for some of you. Spirit wants you to focus on your physical, my lovies. Let's get physical, physical. I'm seeing like those physical, like the Jane, the name Jane. And something about Jane Doe, doing something anonymous. Maybe for some of you, spirit wants you in the preliminary. I didn't get to share it in the general, so this is for you. Someone has a piercing right here on their lip. In the preliminary, it came in spending too much time on social media. For some of you, you may need a break from social media to get more active. Your sister friend will be here. All of us, we will be here. Your whole social media community will be here. Have no fear. Spirit wants you to take a little bit of a break. Brianna came in first. Spirit wants you to take a little bit of a break, because if not, someone's going to end up in a hearse. This is what's coming in for some of you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But for some of you, and something about your cousin, for some of you, you can listen in. For some of you, your cousin listens in or on something, or is listening in. And something about Oregon, something about an OR or operating room. Spirit wants you to pay attention to your body, my lovies, more than anything. When your sister friend has always been very, very active. Something about polo, something about like polo player. Your sister friend has always been very, very active. But I noticed that when a certain chapter came in my spiritual development, spirit brought me to work out a lot. Like, lift heavy weights. I used to run when I was younger, or like even when I would do something about cardiac arrest. My lovey, spirit wants you to take care of your heart. Spirit wants you to take care of your body. This is what's coming in for some of you. Your soul's mission at this particular time for quite a bit of you, because it's coming in as the predominating energy, is for you to take care of your body, my lovies. Maybe for some of you, take a break from social media, or if you are going to be, you know, if you want to listen to something, a podcast or something, it's like, make sure you're being physical, you're being active. Spirit wants you to get more active. And in fact, spirit brought us to move away from televisions. The last time I owned a television was in 2011. I got rid of my television. I stopped watching TV. I watch things from time to time, like things I can find online, but aside from that, like, I don't watch TV series. I don't spend time like on social media or on YouTube. I'll look up things from time to time, but I'll do it, especially if I'm in the gym or if I'm being active. I try to do it when I'm active. For some of you, there's something there. For some of you, spirit wants you to take care of your body. Get active. This is what's coming in. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's thank the spirits, my lovies, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? Something about Kais, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, something about New York, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What's Manhattan? What's up? What's app for some of you, and Manhattan? To your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? Puerto Rico's in the house. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. Something about Salma, something about Zelda. Something about Griselda. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. I'm seeing La Madrina, Griselda. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix, your abuelita. For some of your grandmama's present. To mi abuelita Felix. Juana is coming in. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Ma'at, Tell of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? Tell of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? Tell of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom. Jocelyn, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that it's true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. All right. We wanted to start with, how do we want to do this, my lovies? We want to start with this beautiful Cosma tarot. Ahorita, pues, right away. Somebody wants you to do something right away. Mexicans could be significant for some of you. Right away. They want you to do something right away. We're going to start with the Cosma. For some of you, you're moving Six of Swords energy. This was very present in the general read, so you could get some messages from the general read for some of you that we did for today, which is labeled the next 7 days. Oh, I labeled it wrong. I got to change it. Next 7 days. Six of Swords in the reverse. You're moving back into something. You're moving back into something. You want to go back. You're going back to Cali. Oh, look at this little white van. And this little white man. You're moving back into a situation. You want to go back. It's like you want to go back somewhere. You may be going back into a storm. You could have left something alone for a while. Now you want to go back into some type of, something about global warming is coming in. For some of you could be traveling at a distance. For some of you, Spirit is asking to be aware that your soul is in some type of turbulence. Because the Six of Swords energy, especially when we're talking about soul energy, you are in some type of turbulence. You're moving through turbulence. And I am getting like, it's something you move back and forth from. For some of you, you could be feeling like you're vacillating between feeling at peace, feeling calm, feeling like everything is good, and then moving back into a condition within yourself. Like, Bouvet. A lot of French energy was present. Europe can be very significant for some. France could be very significant for some. Speaking French could be very significant for some. Something you drank. For some of you, something you drank. You could be, for some of you, libations are in your field. For some of you, there's something that you drank or you had some type of like, my vagina hurts. It's like you stopped doing, you know what I'm getting? It's like, blame it on the alcohol. It's like you stopped doing something. It's like your soul was ready to give up control when it comes to a situation. Say, for example, like, you know, to put it very like in a simple layman's terms type of energy, but you'll be able to capture this and apply this to any area of your life. But say, for example, a relationship. Say like you stopped sleeping with someone that you know that the whole thing was going nowhere. And then all of a sudden you had a drink. And that drink inspired you to call that person. Or it lowered your defenses. It changed your spirits. It changed your frequency. There was an energy of lowering frequencies ritualistically, unconsciously. There are people that lower their frequency, Leslie. There are people, Lindsay. There are people that lower their frequency consciousness. Someone could be talking a lot about consciousness. For example, I was moved to share in general read today that there was a time last year where I was moved to lower my frequency deliberately, a significant amount of notches. The quickest way to lower your frequency or change your frequency is through alcohol or through altering your conscious state. It is the quickest way to change your frequency. It is a temporary way to change your frequency. So that's why a lot of people get headaches after they drink, because they're swimming in a new frequency. And the way that alcohol does it, it opens them up to confusion of all sorts. It opens them up to, it's almost like a mosaic of different energies. A Mercedes could be significant for some, a white Mercedes, a truck. So you are open now to, your aura is open up to different frequencies. You can do this deliberately or consciously. But for some of you, you're doing this unconsciously. You're moving back and forth between a frequency unconsciously, and you don't even realize it for some of you. For some of you, you don't realize it. You don't realize how you are literally shifting lower in gears. This is what's coming in. For some of you, you could even be feeling like when you're having, if you have a stick shift, for some of you, you drive stick shift, they could be jamming, and you're not realizing that it's tied to your... Okay, the revelation is coming in. The truth is coming in. You're not realizing that the frequency is stuck. It's like a jam in frequency. This is what's coming in. A great Tesla for some of you. The Wheel of Fortune, the life map, and the Three of Swords, a betrayal. The Four of Cups, stagnation. The Seven of Cups. I was seeing the Seven of Cups in my mind's eye with the confusion, the drinking. Something that happened when you were drunk or under the substance. I was seeing Sevi. Something about Levi. Ten of Swords. A betrayal and the vultures that come to eat the carcasses after a painful ending. The Phoenix is having a great fall. The Phoenix in the reverse. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse. My God, my lovies. And the Phoenix in this tarot is the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Falling from a great height. Someone's having a great fall, my lovies, energetically. I don't think this is just a one notch for some of you. Energetically, someone's going into the death of a phoenix. There's the death of a phoenix here based on deception. And the Ace of Swords here in this tarot is a bird. Two birds having a great fall. A Taurus could be significant. A Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius could be significant. A group of people could be having a great fall for a rebirth. A master could be having a great fall for a rebirth. The Phoenix was, for some of you, you're in a Phoenix. You're not in a Phoenix rising. Phoenix rising could be significant. I'm getting something about a tarot reader. Something about a seer. A betrayal of a seer. Usurpation. I'm getting usurpation nation. This is a nation of usurpadoras. It's coming in Spanish, usurpadoras. People that usurp the energetic powers of others and are going through major towers. The Wheel of Fortune, karma, the life map. And the guardian of the waters of life, the frogs. For a new map to be mapped out, these are the protectors of the guardians. These are the guardians of the galaxies for some. These are the protectors of the waters of life. Stagnation, luxury, Four of Lotus energy, Four of Cups energy. Something's being washed away, my lovies. For some of you, something is being washed away. We have these three birds falling from the sky. There could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people falling from great heights. 5 hierophants falling from Gale. This name Gale has been very present. Who made an epic fail. Gale tried to do something, and it was a mistake. Miss Fate. we have something's going to be, the phoenixes, there could be a few people that thought they were on the rise at some point. They were trying to do something at gunpoint. They were trying to force a situation, force their hand. They were trying to force their hand spiritually. They're having a great fall, and all of these birds are going to be left out to die so the vultures can come in and recycle this energy. This is what's coming in. There's a great fall here for a few people, my lovies. And it's all part of karma, the Wheel of Fortune. I have to say, my lovies, I think Spirit 2011 and 2012, this is all part of prophecy. This is all part of prophecy. 2011 and 2012 could be very significant for some. Some people thought they were on the rise since 2011, 2012, but it was all to their demise. It's a cycle that's closing out. Spiritually, there's a painful cycle closing out, and those who were in power are Manny, experiencing major towers. Something about Cepedes. Major towers. Something about Juana. Something about marijuana. Something about Mama Juana. Because the way that these phoenixes rose, these phoenixes, Arizona could be significant for some. They were all liars. They were all crooks. The crows crowed 3 times. And now twice. 5 people. 6 maybe. June 5th could be significant for some. Aldo, something about Aldo shoes. The way that these people did it was with the crooked contracts here. Lying to a judge, lying in courts, lying in medical institutions, lying in spiritual institutions. Lies in important institutions. Foundations built on lies. The 3 of Lotuses, a group of people working together. A group of people consider themselves friends, celebrating. They were celebrating karma. Karma. I felt karma. What did I say? Karma. As above and so below. And in this tarot, karma is justice, to bring balance. In this tarot, karma is justice. Karma is justice. 11. Something about a 7-Eleven. I'm seeing someone being arrested at a 7-Eleven. I am seeing someone actually that owns 7-Elevens being arrested at a 7-Eleven. Aquarius, 5 of Pentacles energy. Not following one's divine light because the star is in the crooked. These people could have it's like the way they rose to what they have. It's all through lies, manipulations, harming others. Earlier today, I was getting something about people that slept their way to the top and people that effed their way to the top. The way it came in, it's like someone effed their way to the top. For some of you, you don't really like to curse. You like to curse in other ways, but you don't like to use the F-bomb. It's like they screwed other people to get to the top. It's like people that bullied people to make them quit, to want people to give up. They sabotage people to get to the top. This is what's coming in 23-25. I'm getting, for someone can do something to life. This is what's coming in. They're under judgment. The year of the monkey. They're under judgment. Sagittarius. They experience luxury for a long time. 12 years could be significant for some. The Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight. 5 of Pentacles in the crooked and the star in the crooked. Let's see, crooked or the reverse. It's in the crooked. Some of you are in the upright. This energy came in the other day of some of you being in the upright and following your divine light and others not. But someone's also stuck, or someone, they feel like they don't want to give up. In their soul, someone doesn't want to give up. They don't want to give up control, but they have to abandon this. And they're having a great fall because now another phoenix is rising. So now we have a phoenix rising, the 7 of Embers, to rise from this. They're being blocked. They were trying to block others' rise. Now they're being blocked. For some of you, this is what's coming in, where some of you are going from a phoenix rising. Some of you are going into a slumber. It's like where you had people like this, and for the wrong reasons. For some of you, you did it for the wrong reasons. It was like rising for the wrong reasons, standing for the wrong reasons. Look at this person with all the blood on their hands. A lot of people here have blood on their hands. This is what's coming in, my lovies. The souls of a lot of people here have blood on their hands. They fed off of the suffering of others. So now this is what happens to them. Something about Ben. They are under judgment, and karma is here for this group of people who are going through. For some of you, it's like those who celebrated are not celebrating anymore. That's where the souls are going. It's out of their control. They're going to the underworld. This is what's coming in. The staff, 51, but 15, 6 energy and 5 energy. We have, again, Hierophant, a group of people working together, a belief system. For some of you, you could even hear the fall of big religious institutions. This has been present. Spirit has been giving us, it's time for retribution. It's not fake spirituality time. It's not fake religion time. It's not fake. I was listening to these females earlier speak. Oh my gosh, this man has 5 on his jersey. Taurus energy. This man has 5 on his jersey. It's not time to pretend like you're on Spirit's team. That's crazy. He has 5 on his jersey. And 26:15 was on the clock. Oh shit. Can I get it? Can I get it? Hold on. I wanna know if you can see it. You see it, my lovies? That red jersey, it has 5 right on the back. Someone's gonna die of a heart attack. It has 5 right on the back. Oh shit. And 26:30 when I spun it around the first time, which is 5 and 6 energy. Oh shit, my lovies. The spirits are not playing, my lovies. I felt it wanted to flip now. These misguided authoritarians pretending like they cared about humanity. Again, I was listening to these females speak about, they were on some show. They were like, it's like church moms rate something. And I'm like, I was listening to them. And it's like they take pride in being in the church. They don't give a fuck about God or the church. And they even said it. They said it without saying it. And the church doesn't even mean God is there. A lot of people go to church and it's like, what are you in church for? It's institutions of people that are haughty. They're haughty. My hands. They're arrogant. They leave people out. These rich institutions, they're in there cocky. Like if Spirit, Micah, something about Mikael, is like, as if Spirit gives a fuck about you going in your Lexus truck to fucking church. You're arrogant. There are people that could actually use your help. And what you do is secretly try to sabotage and harm these people because you think you're better than them. This is what's coming in. This is what's coming in. They came here to get reprimanded. For some of you, some came here for the spirits to reprimand you. It's not about truth, Nunez. Try to look at it behind the vessel. Because these people only give a fuck about vessels. They only care about what things look like. They have lost their divine light. They have abandoned their divine insight. That they're ruthless. They're ruthless. They are ruthless. They're heartless. They are haughty. The letter O, Omar, O'Neill, O'Lean, something about McLean. They are liars. They're arrogant betrayers of destinies. It hurts my throat to even speak because it hurts them. The arrow, right on target. They became the target. The arrow. The staff and the arrow. They something about date rape. They do things like attack people. It's like attack the innocent. Attack the abandoned. They look for victims. They hunt the abandoned. These people could easily get into human trafficking and also go to church. I'm just a messenger here. I'm just the messenger here. How the fuck do you think that makes sense? Only in this twisted, warped Phoenix's mind. Phoenix could be significant. The name Phoenix could be significant. Only in someone's warped. This is not complete. They have not learned the divine lesson that Spirit had for them. Snakes. They did not complete a cycle. They did not successfully complete. They did not graduate. They have to go back through a difficult lesson. They're having a great fall. They did not learn about manipulation in the reverse, magic in the reverse, the inner child. What did I say? The innocence of a child. They did not learn about the innocence of their heart. They were given a lot of time to change their mind. They were given a lot of time. They were dancing with the ancestors. The way they use their magic. Their ancestors have even told them it's time for it's time for a change. I'm getting Native American blood for some. It's time for a change. The ghost dance. It's time for a change. It's time for something new. They didn't want to listen. For some of you, they didn't want to listen to you. These are people that didn't want to listen to you. So now the eagle comes, because the eagle comes in either with, I'm getting the United States seal, either with arrows in one hand or the olive branch. Because these people do things, for some of you, these could be people in government. They do things either by it's my way or the highway. So now the spirits are saying, I'm playing the same game you play. 3111, 333. I'm playing the same for this community. So now this community is being hunted by the divine eagle. This is a little bit different than your physical eagles. You can't fight this with machines. You can't fight this with directed energy weapons. You can't fight this with black magic because everyone reports to the divine. Their karma is to be haunted by the same eagle and the same war they wanted to unleash. That's why the eagle is the United States, because of when it hunts. And when the eagle hunts, it doesn't miss its mark. What they did in the middle world, what they've done in the 3D, what they've done into the middle world. This is what they've done to the middle world. They've hunted the middle world. It's an energy vampire, Spirit's saying. It's a clan of the coyote. The coyotes, the hunters. The coyotes. Now they're being hunted. These people could be going, Spirit's messing with their mind. Spirit is messing, the sacred trickster. Spirit is messing with their mind. For some of you, Spirit wants you to do a psychedelic retreat. Side note, the 12 to Turt. Here we go with this Trevor Turt as well for some of you. Turks and Caicos for some of you. We have 12, a sacrifice. The trickster, they're being sacrificed by their own vices. These people could be all types of drugged up, drinking a lot. They are going to be sacrificed by their own vices, and it's the sacred trickster. These people are being haunted. I think some people, their soul's calling right now is to repeat a lesson. And the wild woman. For some of you, Spirit wants you to pay attention to the calling 3312, 3313. For some of you, there could be a woman that's passing of an overdose. There's a woman that's passing of an overdose. She's haunted by ghosts. There's a woman who's being, the sacred trickster is fucking with somebody's mind. She's being haunted. For some of you, you have a female being haunted. Here we go with this gangster energy. For some of you, there's a female around you being haunted. A Ford Explorer could be significant for some of you because of this trauma bond. This is a female you have a trauma bond with, and she's in her shadow. She's being haunted. This woman's going through a dark night of the soul, and she's losing control of her faculties. I'm getting this woman even has the shits. This woman could be suffering from a lot of diarrhea. The number 7 could be significant for some. 77777, 1977. This woman, a Volkswagen could be significant for some of you. A Tesla truck. Or the Teslas that are like a van, but not really. This legend goes on the side. Definitely being haunted. There's somebody here who is a simp to this female, who they have a trauma bond with, who listens to everything that this female tells them to do. This female or this man or a couple who is envious of a starseed's power, a healer, and they have a red flag when it comes to a podcast that they're trying to start. There is an envious witch who's envious of a female who works closely with a simp who listens to everything that she says, and they're envious of the power of a healer. This woman is jealous, and she wants to cross some type of line by talking on a podcast about a healer or pretending. Again, I'm getting usurpation energy, pretending that she has like some type of divine authority when it comes to speaking on some type of healing work. And there's a man who really supports this female, who's a simp to this female, and they're just in a trauma bond. They're in a relationship. And we have a legendary influencer. For some of you, Spirit wants you to focus on your influence. For some of you, Spirit wants you to focus, if you have some type of platform, whatever your influence is in this life, focus on your work. You're a legend. This is part of your shadow work, is to continue to work on yourself. For some of you, you need to continue to work on yourself. For some of you, just don't let this energy get to your head. Spirit wants you not to let Tammy, something about Tiffany and something about Tammy. Spirit doesn't want you to let this energy get to your head. For some of you, just be cautious with that. For some of you, your soul's calling right now is to work on yourself. This is your shadow work for some of you. For some of you, you need to work on trauma bonds within yourself. For some of you, you need to let go of addictions of all sorts. For some of you, you need to let go of addictions to an escort who's a troll and a stalker and envious, who needs to stay in their lane and take care of themselves. I'm just a messenger here, my lovies. Who's in some type of sunken place, going through the dark night of the soul. And who, out of their anger and their irrational anger, feral in the reverse. This woman doesn't even know where to be angry at. And because of their privilege, their white tears. For some of you, maybe working on the shadow work of your ancestors who were oppressors, who eat up the trauma bond. They love trauma bonds. They love suffering. They love money too. They have to spend a lot of money. Anyways, bon by écoute, my lovies. That was interesting. For some of you, your soul's mission, it looks like in the tangible sense, is to work through traumas. On the more esoteric sense, there's a shift in what was unjust will become just, and what has been just will be exalted. That's what's coming in. Someone was playing with magic for a really long time, supported by a man, or manipulations, or slander, or lying, all types of spying, a snake. There's an evolution here, the serpent, something about serendipitous, and they're going to the lower world. I told you. I'm not kidding. They're transforming and they're going to the lower world. I told you. I told you, my lovies. This is what's happening. The lower world. They're going to the lower world. They were once in the, they didn't even richy, and someone has a lot of money, like they feel like they're rich. They were never in the upper world. They were actually just in the middle world, and now they're having a great fall. So they're, whatever, oh, they don't want to hear it. Whatever their definition of hell is, because hell is not a place you go to out of here. You experience hell right in this plane. This hell is going to drive this person insane. For some of you, someone's going to end up in an insane asylum. I'm just a messenger. This is what's coming in, because this is what they wanted for others. The high priestess, this is prophecy. For some of you, you're a prophesizer. Keep working on your work. You're in your spiritual calling. Spirit wants you to continue and speak the truth, even if it makes you nervous, even if you're not sure what you're channeling. Allow Spirit to guide you, and don't be afraid. For some of you, by the next new moon, something important's going to happen for you. Spirit adores you, my lovies. Something about Victoria, something about victory. You are innocent. It is your soul's calling to be a high priestess or a high priest for some of you. For your niece too, your niece has the gift for some of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. Continue to work, my lovies. Spirit doesn't want you to stop. I don't think you're going to. Don't be afraid. Keep going. Keep growing. You're only getting started for some of you. For some of you, you're still really young. 26 could be significant. You help see the veil. You see past the veil. Keep going, my lovies, keep growing. Your soul's purpose is to keep going and keep growing, because for some of you, you're making it past the veil. And not meaning death. I'm talking about you're actually making it past the veil. You're seeing. You see past the illusions of the matrix. 8 of Pentacles. Thanks to your work and what you help the community grow. Your community. You have community. For some of you, you have community control. You're some type of sergeant in a spiritual way. Or you're some type of governor for spirit. Or you have your own spiritual 4011. You have your own spiritual community that spirit needs you to tend to. Because you're a good channeler for some of you. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. The life map. The wheel of fortune. You help people guide. You guide people through the life map. You help communities through the life map. Good for you, my lovies. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you, my lovies. Good for you. You are the wanderer. You help find the path. You are beautiful, my lovies. And the orbs, the death. You communicate with death spirits for some of you, and they love you. For some of you, the Danya. Something about Danielle. Something about Danielson. Something about Danielle. Something about Donahue. They love you. The spirits love you. Your ancestors talk to you. You have the strength. You have the fire of your soul within you, my lovies. You're freaking out of control in a good way, my lovies. For some of you, you are a phoenix rising. You're getting out of an abandonment issue for some of you and confusion from your past of a community that were working against you to betray you. They were hunting you. An entertainer energy that was hunting you for some of you who is under judgment, and this is over. If you were feeling hunted by somebody who was trying to, or a community of people trying to play like a circus in your life, or trying to make you look like a circus, you're not a fucking circus. You are an angel on earth. That's very serious. I would block the shit and never talk to those persons. For some of you, there were a few people. For some of you, persons of interest. For some of you, there's a court case against some people that wanted to make you look like a circus, and they even wanted to do some stuff to put you in some type of circus. I'm just a messenger here. I'm just a messenger here. And they are people of interest in some type of court case. Anyways, my lovies, that was a lot. That was a lot. I hope that you got what you needed out of that 4218. We don't want to make this one too long. If you want supplemental energies or information, you could go and look at the other read, the general read, or you can book in the description box below. My lovies, you can book a reading. We have readings as short as 10-minute reads, so we added that for you to make it a little bit more comfortable for those of you who just want to get a taste, even though 10 minutes is not a really long time, because we delve into the energies. I usually say the first read should be at least an hour to give the powers, time to stretch, to move through different things and open up the energies through conversation. But for a congregation, my lovies, the 23 Nation, my lovies, the Truth Council 23 Nation, my lovies, I love y'all. We broke 6,000 followers, my lovies. Subscribers, you're not followers. Subscribers, we have 6,000. We didn't break. We broke the mold. 6,000 subscribers, my lovies. We have 6,000 subscribers now. Look at us go. Look at us flow, my lovies. I love y'all, my lovies. What's up, my lovies? Anyways, we will continue to do this work, my lovies, because we are not jerks. We love you. We do it for you, so that you can get whatever you need. Spirit tells us to get our little butts in here. Your sister friend doesn't really have like a little butt per se. Your sister friend has like a little bubble butt. Some of you do too. You have little bubble butts, my lovies. Enough with the butts. For some of you, think a lot about butts. But your sister friends, Aisha. For some of you, my sister friends, this stuff I love you. Yeah, sometimes your sister friend, especially today, Isaura, Lexus truck, and a Mercedes van, and a hitman. Oh, the hitman's gonna quit, my lovies. Your sister friend, Today she's like, do you want to do the readings? I'm like, I have to do it for my lovies. I just have to. And every day it's just, I just have to, my lovies. And then every day we just keep going. And it's the little engine. It's a big engine. It's a big engine that could, my lovies. And you got it too. So keep going, my lovies. Keep growing. For those of you who share content like this, keep going, keep growing. For those of you who are going into a hibernation mode and a dark night of the soul, it's just for you to grow as well. Take everything, with a grain of salt. Do your part, my lovies. It's just for the betterment of all of us, because that's what it's really about. And it's the evolution of everyone. Until then, you can't fake it. You got to make it. You can't fake it till you make it. You actually have to take the steps to make it. That's how it works, my lovies. It's no faking it in spirituality. It's either you're doing it, you're going, you're doing it, you're growing, or you don't do it and you're pretending like you're doing it. But Spirit's watching. I love you, my lovies. Stay well. Stay well. They're an indictment. An indictment for some of you is in the field. Stay absolutely well, because your sister friend, because they didn't yield. Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. For some of you really like to wink. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies. And good luck with seeing your shrink, my lovies.